What's up, Bros? It's Ashley, OpTic MiDNiTE, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys my class setup video. I know a lot of you guys have probably seen videos like this on YouTube from some of your favorite YouTubers or pro players, and everyone kind of has their preferences for what they like on their classes, and so I decided to ask my Twitter if it was worth it for me to make this video. Would you actually want to see my class setups? And I got an overwhelming response of yes. So I'm going to be showing you guys my class setups, what I use for playing regular game modes, and then also what I use for free-for-all, because a lot of my content on my channel is free-for-all, and so maybe you free-for-all players would like a little bit of guidance or just an idea of what I use. So let's just go to my classes. I'm currently on my this is my first prestige. I've been literally playing this game so much. Look at my stats. I've played so much of this game already in the first week or so that it's been out, or I guess it's been over a week since I've had it. And I've just been streaming a whole lot, and I've been doing a whole lot of videos. So I feel like I have a good grasp of what I want to be doing in Call of Duty Ghosts. So anyways, I have 6 classes here. This first class is called Random. I call it Random because this is a class that I'll use to just change out stuff if I need to do challenges or I just want to try a new gun. I honestly have barely used the Honey Badger, so I want to give that one a shot. And I want to see, you know, what works best. This is just kind of like my random class that I'll change quite often to just kind of tinker with different things with my class, and so I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that one alone, and because this AR class is almost identical. So this is my subclass. This is something that I would use in Kill Confirmed, Blitz, stuff like that, just like objective based game modes, or even like TDM, Blitz, or yeah, I already said Blitz, Kill Confirmed and stuff like that. I've been playing a lot of that, so this is what I use when I play that. I use the Vector. You have to have the foregrip. Well, you don't have to, but I choose to have it on there because I do have rapid fire. The Vector with rapid fire is like amazing. It's such a good gun. It reminds me kind of the UMP from Modern Warfare 2, but with a little bit more recoil. Adding the increased fire rate with the rapid fire does increase the recoil, so you put the grip on there and it kind of settles it down. Also, another good way to calm your gun down. Lol, what is this? Calm your gun down. Another way to stop the recoil is to just burst fire your weapon. And then, so you see, I don't have a secondary. This is something you're going to see in all of my classes. I don't have secondary. I don't have lethal. I don't find them to be as beneficial as having an extra point or two for the perks. I do have this 9 bang on because I was trying to do challenges for it, because I do want, it's like you get these cool patches that say bang, and I thought that was really cool. So I was trying to get that, but so my perks, this is the most important part, I believe, of the setup video, why I use the perks that I use. Focus is a must-have perk for me, personally. Every time I get shot, obviously if you don't have focus on, your gun kind of flies up. It totally messes up your aim, and it makes it really difficult to win those gunfights, obviously, especially against somebody that has focus on. So focus is only a 2-point perk. I would recommend putting it on every single class, unless, I mean, I've taken it off sniper classes, but I still feel like it's beneficial even in that area. So obviously the next part, this is one of my favorite and also least favorite parts about the game. It's like a double-edged sword. Sound whoring. Amplify is obviously like Sitrep Pro from Modern Warfare 3. You use it to sound whore your opponents. You can hear footsteps. You can even hear the dead silence footsteps. I've actually made a video about this already, dead silence versus amplify. I think it's something that needs to be worked on. I think they could definitely adjust it to make it you know, more balanced, but hey, I'm not Infinity Ward. I don't work there. I can't change it, but if I could, I would. So this is one of those things where if you can't beat them, join them. I choose to use Amplify because if I'm gonna get sound whored, I better be sound whoring other people. That's why I have it on. If you don't have Astros or a headset like that, then you're gonna have a bad time with Ghost, pretty much. So that brings me to my next one. This is actually worth 3 points, quick draw. I do sometimes change this out because, especially with the sub, I don't necessarily feel like I need to have it on. If I feel like whoring the UAV, I put on wiretap, or I just put on some other perks. But for this class, I do have it on quick draw. Just being able to aim down sights and shoot faster than your opponents is a huge advantage. And then for 2 points, we have sleight of hand, faster reloading, and ready up. Weapon is faster after sprinting. This is almost a must-have perk, especially since it's only worth 1 point. So if you guys don't understand, maybe you probably do, but if I were to put a frag grenade on, you can see, or a secondary, whoops, you can see that I lose points for that. Like, I lose a perk point every time I do that. So if I were to have that on, you know, that's, you know, 2 points that I just lost towards my perk system. So that is mostly why you don't see me running secondary, lethal, or tactical. I feel like I'd rather have my main gun be an all-powerful thing, if you will, rather than have it be something that, it's not as powerful as it could be because I want to have a secondary that I'm barely going to use, or because I have a lethal that I'm going to throw in like 2 situations throughout the duration of the map. So that is my class. Like, I did have my 9-bang on, so I'll put that back on. I do kind of like having that. But let's go on to the next class, my AR. I don't want this to be too long of a video, so I'm trying to keep it going here. I won't repeat myself too much because now you'll see me. This, like I said, this random class and this AR class are almost identical besides the gun change. So Remington is one of my favorite assault rifles because it reminds me of the M4 carbine from Modern Warfare 2 or even Call of Duty 4, except it's more powerful. It's one of those things that it's really accurate. I feel like you don't even have to have the grip on it because it is such an accurate gun. Look at that, I haven't even used it. I haven't used the grip on this gun because I feel like it's already accurate. So that leaves room for more attachments. Obviously the red dot, something that will really help you out, I think, if you have problems with the iron sights. This is where I kind of interchange. I'll use the muzzle brake, which increases damage at long range. It doesn't actually increase the damage, but it does increase the damage that you do at long range. And with an assault rifle, that is a very good thing to have. Obviously, it makes it easier to pop shots at really long distances, and that's pretty common with these gigantic maps. So I either use muzzle brake or a silencer if I want to stay hidden on the map. I change those out. My perks are basically what I already described to you guys. We got focus. Okay, sound whoring. Quick draw is important on an assault rifle in my opinion, and also stalker is really important on an assault rifle. You want to be able to move your gun as fast as those subs in case someone is using a sub, or just to have the upper hand on your opponent, you know, aiming at them instead of having to not scope, but like aim in it, like find them, aim at them, and then aim down sights. You can just move your gun over to where you're looking if you are already aiming down sights. This makes it a lot easier to win those gunfights. And then obviously ready up, like I said. My kill streaks, I'm not going to talk about kill streaks too much. I just would tell you to use what's attainable for you. If you are somebody who struggles to put kills together, you know, maybe using UAV, the lower kill streaks would help you out, or even running over to support. These are the kill streaks that, or not even kill streaks, the support streaks. You just have to get killed. It doesn't matter how much you die. So if you get 4 kills, you get a SATCOM. If you get 10 kills, even though you could be like 10 and 5 or something, you can get a Night Owl. These are super awesome and beneficial for people that just want to be support players and support their team with SATCOMs and radar stuff. So that's really awesome. And like I said, if you're good at stringing kills together, you know, you might want to put on like the dog or the Juggernaut Maniac, or even the Helo Pilot's my personal favorite. I don't find the Loki to be fun to use or fun to go for at all. It is a 15 kill streak, so that's 15 kills in a row that you have to get without dying, and I don't feel like the payoff for it is that great, so the Helo Pilot is my favorite high kill streak. Next class, this is a sniper class that I think a lot of you guys will want to use or try out. I do use 2 different sniper classes depending on what I'm playing. I would use this for more like objective game mode, like Blitz, Domination, Kill Confirm, stuff like that. You'll notice that it is really similar to my other classes, but I do have a couple changes. Obviously focus, like I said, really important. And I change out the sound whoring to have the ability to quick scope. Quick draw, if you don't know, you can still quick scope without quick draw. Actually, the first few days I had this game, I didn't even bother with quick draw because I just wanted to see how the normal sniping was. The normal sniping is still really fun to do without quick draw. It's still attainable, still a good way for you to be accurate. But if you do want to get that jump, that upper hand, that quicker reaction, you want to have quick draw on your sniper. It's definitely important. In this class, or this perk, Wiretap, is, like I said, incredibly overpowered. You put this on, it's worth 3 points, and every single time somebody in the game calls a UAV, whether it's your team, which obviously you already get, but if it's on the other team, you get their UAV as well. And so when you think about how many UAVs are getting called in, especially at the beginning of a game's life cycle, everyone's using UAV, or it's called SATCOM, sorry. Everyone's using that, so you get, you know, 2 or 3 UAVs put down, and you can see all that. If you guys don't know, you probably already know just from playing, but if you put down multiple SATCOMs, your radar is actually better. So if one person puts one down, you get a delayed sweep of the radar. If another person puts another one down, you get an even faster sweep. And I think once you get to 3 that are down at the same time, that's when the UAV actually starts looking like, or the minimap actually starts showing advanced UAV-like features. You can see the triangles where they're looking. Very cool perk. I decided to have this on my sniper class just so I can get a feel of where they are, where I need to start looking down my scope. Quick draw, like I said, really important. Fast reloading, not as important. Something you could change out to whatever your personal preference is. But ready up, really important. So I actually don't use any attachment for damage on my sniper rifle. This chrome lined attachment does increase the damage, but also does increase the kick. And I feel like it slows the time in between my shots down. I feel like I can't refocus the sway of my gun as fast as I can without it. Other snipers might have a different preference with this, but I don't bother using it. I don't even get that many hit markers with this gun to begin with, so it's not really a problem for me. So I just do slap on extended mags. You can either choose it for between FMJ and extended mags. Extended mags gives you like, I don't know, 8 bullets, which is quite a lot to begin with, so you don't really need that. And then I run the support class on my sniper because it's not really my objective when I'm using a sniper to get a kill streak. I just want to know where they are. I want to snipe them. I want to help my team know where they are, and I want to win. So that is something that I do use on my sniper rifle, which is very cool. So without trying to make this video too long, I know it's kind of a long video because I want it to be thorough with what I use. I'm going to keep going. These are my free-for-all classes. I was thinking about doing a separate video for this, but it's actually just 2 classes and 1 change to my sniper class that I will be using, so I'll just run through them real quick. Obviously, the Remington's one of my go-to guns. Silencer, red dot, really cool. The blue dot has to be on there because blue is cooler. And then the perks is really what's going to change between my classes on free-for-all. I feel like in free-for-all, think about it, there's 7 other people in the lobby. All of them want to kill you and each other. So focus, obviously one of the most important perks, you have to have it on. Amplify, being able to sound horror. Now I've run into this problem a lot in free-for-all. A lot of players will use Amplify because they don't even have to worry about hearing their teammates. So you have to run dead silence. Even though dead silence doesn't 100% counter amplify, it does make it so they can't hear you unless you gotta be kind of close to them. And they have to have their headset really cranked to hear you. Obviously wiretap, I told you guys about this already in a video for free-for-all. Wiretap and free-for-all is awesome. Think about it. There's 7 other people in the lobby. Think of if a couple or 3 of those people get SATCOMs eventually. They lay those down. You have those at your disposal as well. You can see them just as well as they can see you, which is really important. So obviously, because I use these classes, these perks on my assault rifle, I'm not going to be able to use my quick draw or especially my stalker because stalker is worth 3 points. I can't possibly get any more points out of this class, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I usually either go with fast reloading, but I'd much rather have steady, or ready up, I mean, and then I just choose Gambler. Gambler is the perk that spawns you with a random unused perk. So say I'll get spawned with Scavenger or Stalker, Quick Draw, Off the Grid. You know, these are all great perks to be spawned with. Anyway, the only thing I wish that it didn't do with Gambler, because I don't have frags or stuns, sometimes it does stun me with this extra tactical, extra lethal, or whatever it's called, danger close. Obviously I don't need those perks because I don't have any of those things in my class, but Gambler is still a good choice because you can randomly get some pretty cool perks when you spawn, which is kind of nice because it's only worth 1 point. And then my sub is actually going to be exactly the same for free-for-all. You're going to notice that the perks are exactly the same. And like I said, Vector with Rapid Fire and Grip, really great. But this is where I would use a Specialist package. I don't use Specialist too often, but sometimes if I really want to just go for a really high kill, well, not obviously free-for-all goes to 30 kills, but high KD, you know, just gun kills where I don't want to mess with streaks, I'll put this on. And I just have my perks going in order. I have Scavenger because I feel like I think it takes 6 kills or whatever. No, like 3 or 4 kills to get to your first Specialist unlock. Scavenger is really important, especially in free-for-all because you start running out of bullets. Off the Grid's important in free-for-all because so many people are using UAV and wiretap. Then I unlock Quick Draw, Fast Reloading, and then I do have Deadeye on. I'm not sure, I haven't used Deadeye enough and I haven't put it like just as one of my perks. because I don't feel, every time that I've got it either randomly or I've worked up to my specialist bonus, I don't feel like it kills people too much faster than my gun already kills them. I feel like my gun already kills really fast, but Deadeye really does. It's pretty much like firing a missile out of your gun. They just die. Not a literal missile, but they just die immediately. So guys, that's my class setup. I'm really sorry if this video is so long, but I did want to be thorough. If you guys have any other questions for me about what setups I use for what situations, obviously things are variable. If you're using, you know, this class for a while and you find that one of the perks isn't helping you as much as another would, then try that out. You know, it's all personal preference. It's all what you prefer to use. These are the classes that you're most likely going to find me using, especially if you stop by one of my live streams. These are obviously all my try-hard classes. If I want to mess around, like I said, I have this random class. But these are all like the classes I would use if I super duper wanted to win. The only thing I change between this sniper class and free-for-all sniping is I will take off this. And I will put on Dead Silence and Aware, or it's not called Aware, it's called Amplify. I don't know why I call it Aware, but yeah, so this would be my free-for-all sniper class. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did. I'm sorry again that it was so long, but I did want to be thorough with it. Please leave a like and a comment. Comment your favorite class to use in Call of Duty Ghosts. I'd like to know what you guys are running with. What is your go-to class? If you're like, okay, we're losing, we need to turn this around, let's go. So what class do you switch to? I'd love to see what you guys have to say. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.